All right, Jimmy, I have a question for you. When you were in school, I know that was like eons ago, but what are some of the subjects you learned?
Well, after I finally got the coal oil lamp going, it was pretty much just the basics, algebra and English and literature and stuff like that.
Okay, so through all of that, did you ever learn how to manage your money?
You know what, as a matter of fact, I do remember that we learned in high school specifically how to balance the checkbook. And that helped loads. It was a wonderful thing to have.
Absolutely, life lessons. Well, many teens and young adults aren't in that situation today. They don't know what to do when it comes to their finances, such as budgeting or writing a check. According to one published study, 87% of teens admit they don't know a lot about personal finances.
All right, now let's get to the why. A survey by Junior Achievement shows only 47% of teens say they've worked with mom and dad to come up with a budget. 33% say they don't use a budget. Of that 33%, 42% aren't interested, and 26% think budgets are for adults.
JA reports most teens, 76%, say the best time to learn about money is in school, but only 29% reported financial literacy programs in place. Now, considering this world basically revolves around money, those programs seem pretty important, don't they?
Yeah. Now, fortunately, there are programs here on Delmarva that teach financial literacy. So joining us today to tell us about one of them, Jamie Hayes, president of Junior Achievement, and Sarah Guy, who's the associate director of the Business, Economic, and Community Outreach Network. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Jamie, let me ask you first. When it gets down to budgets and managing your money, this isn't just an adult thing. It's best to teach kids when they're young, right?
The earlier the better.
Yeah?
The earlier the better. Well, think about it. By the time you get to 16, 17, 18, you sort of have preset things that are set for the rest of your life. The earlier that you can start teaching good financial habits and understanding, the better. Plus, you start making those decisions around 16, 17, 18, and you surely don't want to be making those decisions on your real credit report. So the earlier to practice, the better.
Yeah, and credit card debt, learning how to cut down on it or not have it at all is very important.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so what do you find most young adults need help with the most?
Most of the students that we reach, now we do K through 12, so you can imagine, you know, K through 8th, 9th, 10th have had absolutely no exposure to any kind of financial education in any capacity. If anything, they've felt the hardship, what's going on in their families with no understanding, which is even a worse place to be. But 10th, 11th, 12th graders have seen something, but they may not understand exactly what they've seen. You know, so that they've seen their parents write a check or they've seen a bill come in or something, but they really don't understand or know anything about financial education.
Right. So, Sarah, there's a community aspect to this program, right?
Absolutely.
Tell me about that.
When we send our students out into the adult world and the workforce, if they don't have the requisite knowledge needed to make wise financial decisions, not only is their financial health being impacted by this, but the community feels the consequences of them defaulting on bills or not being able to make the purchases that they want. They can't buy a car without good credit or a home. So our community feels the long-term effects of that as well.
And Jamie, they can get that help through something called JA Finance Park Virtual. What is that?
So we're really excited. It's a brand new program that we were able to provide through the kickoff from Sunrise Rotary District Grant. It is an online program where students in a safe environment that doesn't affect your community have the ability to get a job, pay their taxes, pay their bills, go grocery shopping, buy a house, buy a car. They do all of that in the safety of this online virtual program. And we all know students work really well with online digital technology. So this gives them an opportunity to really practice and really learn everything and apply it, you know, right there without having the implication on making a bad decision on their credit report.
So it's really hands-on.
Very hands-on, you know, and if they make a mistake, there's a computer, you know, personality that comes up and explains what they've made the wrong decision and why and what they could have done that might have been different, and then they get to go back and make a different decision and see the you know, impact on a different decision.
Nice to be able to correct those mistakes in the virtual world. That's right. And of course, you couldn't offer this program without help from the community, right?
Yes, and Sunrise Rotary was a great kickoff to that, so thank you.
We're very proud and excited to be a partner in providing this program to the community. Rotary, one of Rotary's areas of focus is education and literacy. We believe that financial literacy is a key component of that for all of our students.
So it really came in hand in hand, it worked out well. So who can participate in the program?
So all of our programs are offered in K through 12 on 6 counties. So we kind of all over the place, public and private school. Right now, the funding is available just in Wicomico and Worcester County currently in participating high schools. So any student that goes to a high school can participate.
The bottom line here, it's really it's the parents' responsibility to help our child, whether they're in the program or not, to manage their money, isn't it?
Absolutely. And you know, when I talk to parents, I feel like the #1 fear is they're scared to talk to their kids about money. They're either embarrassed about their own finances or even embarrassed about their own financial understanding. But honestly, the earlier you can talk to kids about money, have them help you with grocery shopping, have them help you pay the bills,
Right.
Yeah.
have them help with a budget for a family vacation. You know, I think anytime you involve them, the earlier the better. They start to understand the connection between money coming in
Right.
and money going out for bills.
Absolutely.
Makes sense. Jamie, Sarah, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having
Good
us.
information. And to read more about junior achievements, Finance Park Virtual, go to WBOC.com, click on our picture at the top of the page. Another reality of young adulthood, going to college and starting a career. For some students, that can mean getting a sports scholarship. We'll show you how to get your child ready for the world of high-stakes recruiting.
The job market can be high stakes, so it's good to know how to work the system, how to boost your investment, and make that costly college degree worth it.
Well, what if your student can make 6 figures before even graduating high school? We'll introduce you to one student who turned an idea into an empire. Delmarva Life. We'll be right back.